Now let me tell you about the best 50 bucks I ever lost. Happened today. I was betting on Mexico versus Brazil. In the beginning, I was like, look, I don't know what's going to happen. Presumably Brazil would beat them, but if you're going to bet on Brazil, you're not going to get good odds, right? And what I like to do is watch the game a little bit and get a sense of which way it's going to go. So as I watched a little bit of the first half, because I'm working here, so I didn't have my chance, and then when I went to go eat lunch and read some of the more of the stories, I got to watch pretty much the entire second half. And as I'm watching the second half, I'm like, wait a minute, man. This Mexico team's pretty good. And not only are they putting up a hell of a fight against Brazil, they're attacking more than Brazil is. And they had one good shot after another. And usually in what happens in soccer or football is that if you keep attacking, you don't necessarily get it the first time around, but ultimately, it's a much better strategy. If you ask me, the Italians would disagree, right? But that's why the Germans are so successful. So one blitzkrieg after another. They're like, ja, mach schnell, keep attacking, go forward. And they tell their opponents, schluppen das ist Vitamin. Was. They keep shooting and then they win 4-0, right? So I saw a little German in the Mexicans and I was like, the odds were 8-1 that Mexico was going to win. At that point, in the middle of the game, you can bet in the middle of the game. Now, of course, the authorities are watching. This is all, of course, with Monopoly money. We are kidding around about betting with real money. Okay, anyways, I'm like 8-1. At this point, I got it at 50-50. So I laid down 50 bucks on Mexico to win the game. And if you watch, they didn't. They lost. Well, they didn't lose. They tied. It was 0-0. But after I laid the bet down, I mean, they had one sick shot after another. That fucking Brazilian goalie cost me like $400. Okay. But I walked away thinking that was a hell of a bet, man. That was not 8-1. And that's what you look for. You look for good bets with good odds. And God bless the Mexicans, man. They tried super hard to get me that 400 bucks. And God bless the Mexican goalie, too. He stopped a whole bunch of shots where I was like, oh, boy, they're going to go in. Oh, he didn't go in. Good for you. So good bet. You don't always win them. But you know what that means? When Mexico is playing Croatia, maybe the second best $50 I'm going to lose. So I'm now looking forward to that. Hey, this is part of why the World Cup's so much fun, man.